Unit 6, Lesson 4, Pronouns after linking verbs. Hello, 5th and 6th grade. Welcome to English class. We are going to get started. You need to make sure that you have your textbook open to page 285. Okay, so we're in our unit on pronouns. Remember, pronouns take the place of a noun, okay? So you have learned that a linking verb can join the subject of a sentence with a predicate noun, and a pronoun can replace a predicate noun. Always use subject pronouns after linking verbs. So all this might be like, what does that mean? Remember, a linking verb are like is, was, were, things like that, okay? So let's take a look at what I'm talking about here. So some examples. The champions were they. They is the pronoun, okay? So you might be like, well, that sounds weird. You would say the champions were them. Well, were is a linking verb. So when you have was, were, is, are, you have to use the subject pronoun. You can't use them, you have to use they. Another way to tell the difference, if you switch the sentence around, they were the champions, right? You wouldn't say them were, okay? Let's take a look at another one. The team members were she and I. Again, this is a linking verb. So at the end, you are going to use subject pronouns. You're not going to say her and me. You're going to say she and I because this is a linking verb. And again, as we pointed out, to check that the pronoun is correct, reverse the order of the sentence. They were is correct, them were is not. So we look over here. She and I were the team members. So a couple things, you can switch it around, but you also have to realize you have to have a linking verb. When you have a linking verb, these have to be subject pronouns, okay? They have to serve as the subject. So if it sounds a little weird, you're probably right. So we're going to get right into the try it out section. And your assignment is to do numbers 1 through 20. I am going to take you through the first 10. So it says which pronoun is correct. So let's look at number 1. It was they or them who found the boat. Now, I look at was. Was is a linking verb. Remember, was, were, is, are. Because it's a linking verb, I need a subject pronoun. Subject pronouns are the ones that are subject. They're usually at the beginning of a sentence. So I'm going to use the word they. Okay? Them is an object. That's usually what you find at the end. We want to have it be the subject pronoun. Remember, anytime a linking verb, subject pronoun. Okay? Number 2, it was me who saw the wreck, or it was I who saw the wreck. Remember, was is a linking verb. So even though it sounds a little weird, number 2 is going to be I. Okay, the owners of the boat are they, or the owners of the boat are them. Are is a linking verb. Also, if you switch the sentence around, do you say them are the owners of the boat, or do you say they are the owners of the boat? You would say they. So number 3 is they. Number 4, the rescuers were Jake and we, or the rescuers were Jake and us. Well, again, we need to have a subject pronoun after a linking verb as were, and also if we switch the sentence around, we would make sense. Like, we were the rescuers, right? Not us were the rescuers. Number 5, the bravest ones were her, she, and him, he. Which ones? Again, he and she were the bravest ones. And again, were is a linking verb, so use the subject pronouns. Number 6, which of the experienced swimmers was he or him? Was is the linking verb, so your subject pronoun is going to be he. All right, I want to just draw your attention very, very quickly to subject pronouns. You can always, if you're not sure, remember subject pronouns, you can turn to the chart on page 279 that also lists subject pronouns. So if you forget what subject pronouns are, go back to page 279 to the chart and use that as a reference as well, okay? So we look at number 7. That is hear him in the Life Vest. Well, we take a look. Number 7 has is, which is a linking verb. And also if I look at the chart, I see that he is the subject pronoun. So that would be for number 7. The photographers at the scene were us or we. Were is a subject pronoun. Also the chart on 279 lists we as a subject pronoun. So we're going to do we. Number 9, the most grateful person at the dock must be she or her. Well, if I switch the sentence around, she must be the most grateful person at the dock. So 9 is she. Number 10, the heroes are they or the heroes are them. Are is a linking verb, and we need to have a subject pronoun. Also, if we switch the sentence around, they are the heroes or them are the heroes. So number 10 is they. Okay, so your assignment is to go on. Now, for 11 through 15, it says write each sentence correctly. You can just write the pronoun like you did for 1 through 10. Remember to refer back to page 279, the chart, if you get a little confused. Remember, use the subject pronoun after a linking verb. And these are all linking verbs. So, number 16 through 20, make sure that you write this correctly. Make sure that you write the dialogue correctly, too, because we have learned that already. So you want to make sure that you have the punctuation, the quotation marks, and all that. All right? I'm looking forward to seeing your work, and let me know if you have any questions.